Hi, I'm Tone Brown. I'm the director of Rough Patch Twisted Fate, the movie, which at start was a novel. And I'm sitting with Marcia Jones-Cross, who plays the role of Miss Cole. And we're going to let her tell a little bit about her character, and then we're going to go forward from there. So tell our audience about your character as Miss Cole.
Well, Miss Cole is a woman who is a bathroom attendant, but she's someone who has seen a lot of things in her life. She is a mentoring type of person. She loves to work with young women, and she feels like she always has a good word to say to young women in terms of the various experiences that a woman goes through. And so Miss Cole brings that when she talks to the main character, Francis, in the bathroom.
Okay, which makes me want to ask you this question. When you read the script for the first time and you saw what your character represented, what did you think?
Actually, I thought about myself, because there's a lot of times where throughout my life that I have been placed in positions where I have been mentoring young women. And there's a lot of times where I've lived in a lot of different places, and a lot of times I say, well, God, why are you putting me here? And it seems like the reason he put me here is because he wanted me to work with someone or several people for that particular time, and then it was time for me to move on somewhere else. And I was speaking with a friend of mine recently, and she said, you know, I was one of your first mentees, and this was when I was in my 20s and living in Pittsburgh, but I didn't take it that way, because I wasn't that much older than she was, but she always looks to me as someone who was a mentor to her.
Wow, that's pretty awesome. Okay, so I remember the first time we were on set, and we went into the bathroom and we started filming that. You didn't know it, but you hit it on the first time. We had a one-hit wonder with Marcia Jones-Cross, let me tell you. So, what did you do to prepare, because you brought such intensity to that character that it became so emotional when we were filming it. Even the actor, Kelly Kells, that plays Francis, felt the emotion to the point that she was able to freely flow with you. So what did you do to prepare for that?
I guess I looked at life experiences, not only being a mentor, but also being a mentee. There have been people who have actually mentored me in a lot of different ways, and it's not just professionally, because I don't look at mentoring as being just professional, but personally too. And I took a lot of those experiences in terms of what I've done, but also what people have given to me, and wrapped that around in terms of the role for Miss Cole.
Wow, well, you did a fantastic job, and I really do thank you for being on the set with us. So last thing I always like to ask is, what was it like for you working with me as your director for Rough Patch Twisted Fate?
Tone, you have a passion that just is infectious. One thing I really liked about working with you is that you had this journey that you wanted to pursue, and you pursued it with everything you could give. And that just, to me, not only for me, but I think a lot of the actors feel probably the same way. You brought us as a part of that journey. Like Chris just mentioned the fact that, you know, this was the first feature film. It's the same for me. And for me, I mean, I've been kind of dibbling and dabbling with acting for a lot of years, and a lot of people think, well, you know, you're a little bit older, why would you want to do this now? Well, it's been a passion of mine, and you help to fuel the desire that I notice in my heart in terms of being a part of this particular film.
Wow.
And so I appreciate, you know, just, you know, having had this opportunity to experience this journey with you and to meet such great actors, and to feel like I'm a part. It wasn't just, I felt like I was part of a family. You know, I mean, whether you were on set, whether you were on Facebook, or whatever the case may have been, I just felt like we were part of family. As soon when a new person came on board, it's like, welcome so-and-so and so-and-so. And it was being a part of that family. And I just really appreciate being a part of it.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, I wanted to take you on the journey I was on, so that's the reason I did that. And I wanted to keep my promise to each one of the actors that I will help you be your brand. And that was the purpose of Facebook as the social media for me, and posting all the pictures of your acting so that you have something to hold on to for what you do, whether this be the only project you ever do or if you take it forward to other projects you do. I wanted those to be your remembrance of what you did do. And that, well, great, I'm so glad. So what will you take away from Rough Patch to Fate, the movie, and from me as your director?
One thing I want to take away is just the fact that I know there's so many other things that I can do. I'm in the process. I've just been casted for another role for a short film called Broken Shells, where I play a mother who has Alzheimer's.
Whoa, that's pretty neat.
And so it's going to enable me to really deal with a lot of range, you know, in terms of an actress. And I think working with Rough Patch, that has helped me. It's helped me with focus. You know, really focusing in on a character. What is that character about? What's the backstory of that character? And I'm learning that. You know, I learned that from you. I've learned that from some of the acting classes that I'm currently taking. So that has really helped me a lot.
Well, the biggest thing is breathe. Because that's one of the things I notice when the actor gets behind that camera and they get into a performance. You're so intense on trying to deliver that you forget to breathe, and then you don't relax. So if you can take that with you and just make sure you breathe and just relax and then have fun with it. You'll take some greatness along with you, because you are fantastic at what you do.
And you are too.
Thank you. Well, thank you, Marcia, for being with us. And I did have one last question for you. And I have this question because I see you as an Oscar winner. What would you do if you was to win the Oscar for one of your performances? What would you do?
I would thank God first. Because God has really, as a part of my own personal journey, I've really realized the power of prayer, of being still when you're trying to really get an answer about something. And so I would definitely thank God first. And then I would thank the people like yourself who saw something in me and have helped me along in terms of this particular journey. I would definitely thank my family, who has always been very supportive of what I've done and what I'm doing. And I would just be ecstatic to be able to get an award like that. That would be wonderful.
And I will end on this note. Marcia Jones-Cross is also a writer. She's written several books, am I correct? One book, okay. She's written one book, and she's also looking to do some writing on some other projects in the near future. Is that correct?
That is very much correct.
I wish you complete success in all that you do.
Thank you.
Thank you for being a part of Rough Patch Twisted Fate. It has been an honor.
Thank you.
Okay, great. Thank you. I appreciate you.